warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I am Dinda Kamila and I would like to show you how to use Publish or Perish and VosViewer to identify our research novelty and research gap. So, all you have to do first is to download Publish or Perish as well as VosViewer. So after you have downloaded the applications, you firstly open the Publish or Perish, and then in here we click on the search engine we prefer. I prefer using Google Scholar, and then I use here the keywords ChatGPT and writing skill. The year would be 2019 to 2023. And then in here, we can directly search. Okay, now we have the list of sources that include the words ChatGPT and the words writing skill in their writing, in their work. So we can look at this article, these resources, to find out our novelty and research gap, as well as to find references for discussion in our research. And then the next you have to do is save result. I usually save the result as RIS. Let's put the file name and save. After that, you open your VosViewer and then click create a map based on text data. Next, read data from RIS. Next, and then browse the file. Okay, next, and then fields from which term will be extracted. I prefer title and abstract fields. And then next, it's loading, so we have to wait for a moment. Okay, I prefer for full counting. Next, and here minimum number of occurrences of a term in a source. So usually the lower we put the number in here, there are more items, there are more sources that will be displayed. So I would like to pick 5, at least 5 mentioned. So click next. Okay, next. Okay, in here we are asked to verify selected terms. So I would like to exclude some terms that are not quite relevant to my keyword, to my topic. Experiment, exclude, academic article. Okay, I put okay. Academic writing. Okay. Day, guardian, task, is a writing skill. Addition, example, opportunity, application, and challenge, time. Scientific writing, way. And then conversation, higher education, ChatGPT. Research, academia. Case study, ChatGPT ability, assistance, large language model. Capability, medical education. Mine is not in medical education, not on this field. So I uncheck that. Study, question, implication, GPT, LLM, article, writing skill. Let's finish. Okay, so what we are seeing here is the visualization of the network of each terms in here. So there are the circles and the label. The larger the circles and the label, the heavier the content. So in here, we can see that ChatGPT is significantly discussed in 2019 to 2023, and then there are lines in here. The displayed lines represent the link. So what we're seeing here, the strongest link between lines. So there are heavy lines and thin lines. The heavier the line, it is more connected, more interconnected by the sources. And then there are the distance between the labels, the circles, the round items here. So the shorter the line, it means that it is more linked to each other. So for example, in here, ChatGPT and LLM is the closest ones. So this is because ChatGPT is an application in a system of large language model that can independently learn based on the instruction of the user. And that is done through doing conversation with ChatGPT. And then let's take a look at the overlay visualization. In here, the items are colored differently in hues of blue, green, and yellow. And the more blue the items, then the source has least impact. On the other hand, when an item is colored tend to more yellowish, then the source is more likely the sources have more impact. So we can see here task, challenge, academia, AI bot, application, GPT, LLM, scientific writing. Those items have high impact in terms of how many people cite their work, etc. And then the next we will see is density visualization. So in here we can see colors, array of colors, blue, green, and yellow, and the cluster of color that more yellow, the more yellow the color, the more yellow the item, meaning that it has higher density at that point. So in 2019 to 2023, the keyword ChatGPT has been significantly discussed at that time, at that period. And the other are green, more to green, and it means that its density is medium. And for the blue ones, The more blue, it has low density. So I think that's it. Using publish or perish and VosViewer to identify our research gap and identify the novelty of our research. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.